My dear students, welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik Sir. In the previous segments, we have very vividly discussed about the formation of typical adjectives. This is part 6, unit 8. And this is meant for basic to advanced in connection with the adjective series. Okay. In today's segment, we are going to discuss about some other suffixes which are very essential for formation of typical adjectives. Let's see how. Dear students, do you want to ornament your noun phrases? If yes, definitely we have to take the help of typical adjectives. Okay? Yes. Now see how. Many adjectives qualify nouns with their usual forms. As we know, there are 12 usual adjectives. Okay. However, there are some other adjectives which have typical forms. Yes, adding suitable suffixes such as able as desirable, able as contemptible, is as childish, like as childlike, full as hopeful, less as hopeless or careless, us as dangerous, lee as friendly, all as musical, be as collective, are in comparative degree of adjective, higher, est, that is highest in the superlative degree. Again, some, troublesome, n, sunken, fold, fourfold, ial, editorial, equal, mathematical, ic, heroic, ian, Christian. Okay, next is, Chinese, aid, excited, ing, exciting, why, dusty, active, talkative, and so on. Yes, at the end of nouns, yes, end of nouns, verbs, adjectives, a number of typical adjectives can be formed. This is really very interesting factor that as we form various typical adjectives using suffixes at the end of some nouns, some verbs, as well as some adjectives. Okay. By suffixing some to nouns. Here, column for nouns and the other column is typical adjectives. Okay. Trouble, troublesome. Trouble is the noun and troublesome is the typical adjective. Troublesome cough, troublesome child, whole, wholesome, wholesome food, wholesome influence, tiredness, tiresome, tiresome journey, tiresome task, or awesome, awesome performance, awesome news, quarrel, quarrelsome, quarrelsome neighbor, quarrelsome person, fear, fearsome, fearsome enemy, fearsome weapon, bother, bothersome, bothersome noise, bothersome work, the work which is very irritating. Now come to the next idea by suffixing en to nouns. Okay, how? Gold, noun, golden is adjective, golden ornament, golden bangle, golden opportunity, silk, silken, silken cloth, wood, wooden, wooden chair, wooden furniture, wool, woolen, woolen sweater, woolen material, earth, earthen, earthen pot, earthen floor, earthly desire, earthly life. Okay. Come to the next idea, nouns and their Latin adjectives. Remember, these adjectives are frequently used in our day-to-day English. Okay? Then how? We have already discussed in the previous classes that during the period when British islands were ruled by the Romans, their official language was Greek and Latin during Roman Empire. Greek and Latin languages mixed with the English language, and hence since then we have been using a number of Latin and Greek languages which are a part and parcel of English language. Okay, here we find nouns and their Latin adjectives. Let's see how sun, Latin adjective, solar, solar system, solar light, solar power, moon, lunar, lunar soil, lunar surface, day, diurnal, diurnal birds, diurnal life, night, nocturnal, nocturnal birds, water, Latin adjective, aquatic, aquatic animals, aquatic plants, year, annual, annual exam, annual income, father, paternal, paternal property, paternal relationship, paternal guidance, mother, maternal, maternal alliance, maternal relationship, brother, fraternal, fraternal feeling, fraternal spirit, death, mortal, mortal world, man is a mortal animal. We live in mortal world, mortal animal, mortal world, yes. Light, luminous, luminous paint, it means shining paint, luminous atmosphere. Next come nose, nasal, nasal drop, nasal bone, law, legal, legal advice, legal step, body, corporal, corporal punishment, tooth, dental, dental care, dental clinic, sea, marine, marine life, maritime, maritime law, air, aerial, aerial view, aerial show, mind, mental, mental health, mental strength, house, domestic, domestic animals, domestic problem, mouth, oral, oral discussion, oral cancer. She has been suffering from oral cancer. Hand, manual, manual task, number, numerical, numerical figure, name, nominal, nominal head. President of India is the nominal head according to the constitution. Voice, vocal, vocal cord, vocal range, spring, vernal, vernal flower, vernal weather, village, rural, rural life, rural people, okay. In other words, we say rustic, rustic atmosphere, rustic life, okay. Town, urban, this is also Latin word, urban, urban development, urban problem, place, local, local government, local body, root, root is the noun, radical is the typical Latin adjective, radical change, radical reformation, will, voluntary, voluntary service, voluntary work, word, verbal, verbal argument, verbal discussion, okay. Man, human, human Latin adjective, human value, human life, city, civic, civic virtues, civic quality, okay. And final, yes, final result, final step, egg, oval, oval shape, flower, floral, floral tribute. Next come head, capital, capital punishment. He was given capital punishment. Heart, cardiac, cardiac arrest, cardiac failure, the patient died due to cardiac failure. With this, I conclude this segment. My dear students, if you want to really ornament or decorate your speaking and writing, then definitely it is very necessary on your part to understand formation of these typical adjectives, and you have to use regularly at the time of your speaking and writing. That practice only make you perfect in only in academic but also in your professional career. Okay, I wish you all the best. Thank you for being with me. See you in the next segment with some other typical adjectives. Till then, goodbye.